Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News for December 28, 2015. Some Attleboro residents have had growing concerns over a new electric program. Earlier this year, the City of Attleboro joined the Community Electricity Aggregation Program, a plan where local cities and towns have grouped together to purchase electricity in bulk, lowering the costs for each individual consumer. The electric provider, ConEdison, recently sent out a letter on behalf of the city to give residents an opportunity to opt out of the program. This has caused some confusion among residents. To learn more, we spoke with Constituent Services Coordinator Scott Folan.
For the past year, we've been working on the Community Electric Aggregation Program with 22 other municipalities and a regional planning outfit called SERPED. And we were able to secure a rate of 9.49 cents per kilowatt hour for our residential and commercial customers in the greater Attleboro area. And that price is locked in for 2 years. It's a fixed rate and it will not change. And we're going to continuously monitor the program and its successes and hopefully work towards continuing a similar program going forward. So as part of the program, we had to offer an opt-out letter for our residents as not to mandate involvement in the program. The mailing came as part of our contract with the supplier that they had to provide the mailing to the residents and alert them of the program. And that supplier is located in New York. So mailings came through with a return address from New York with the Attleboro City seal on it, and it caused a lot of confusion about the legitimacy of the mailing. The suspicion was at the rate that we secured, it's significantly lower than the offerings that our residents and businesses have seen. So it did seem too good to be true. It is legitimate. It is something we've worked on in conjunction with the council president and the 22 other communities and the regional planning outfit, SERPED. To opt in, you simply have to do nothing. If you receive that mailing, you are an eligible account. I would encourage you to call 1-844-MASS-CEA or visit masscea.com for more contact information, more frequently asked questions, and might be able to address some concerns. But to verify that you are an eligible account, I would call that number. You don't have to do anything. After your first meter read in January, you'll automatically be enrolled in the program and guarantee that rate. And you'll see that reflective on the bill that you receive in February, reflective of your January usage. If people are on third-party suppliers already, they're welcome to join the program. However, they have to be free of any obligations or commitments or contracts with another third-party supplier. So if you're interested in joining the program, your first step would be calling your current supplier and finding out your options for leaving or terminating the contract prior to the terms you've already agreed to. The program is open for 2 years, so if your agreement ceases before that 2 years, you would automatically be enrolled in the program following the completion of any agreements you may or may not already have. So if somebody opts out of the program, they are welcome to join back in, but they would be subject to that market rate at the time. Residents simply have to send back the card if they're not interested in participating in the program. They're only allowed to do that once and re-enter. I just do want to caution residents that National Grid goes to market for their rate, to set their rates twice a year, once in November and once in May, with summertime rates historically being lower than wintertime rates. Just be mindful that when you opt out of the program, winter rates next year are locked in at 9.49 cents with the program, and you'd be subject to variable rates if you leave the program. Customers will still receive one single bill from National Grid, the only difference being in the supply charge breakdown, it won't say supplier National Grid, it'll say supplier ConEdison Solutions or Good Energy, which is our consultant, with that rate of 9.49 cents. You still call National Grid with power outages, trouble with service, or billing. Still go to National Grid for any issues with service.
That's it for today's update. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.